So again, welcome back to me, welcome back to Thailand. True Blue Thai here from Thailand. Hope you're doing well. It is 1 Jan here in Thailand, which is Monday, and it's a beautiful sunny day, a lovely hot day, for instance. You can really feel the heat, and so we're happy to be something we haven't been feeling for the last few days. I woke up this morning quite, I got to bed about 1:45, and then, because by the time the whole thing finished about 1:30, etc., then, for instance, then we had, I was listening to the radio. Talksport put me to sleep, listening to them talk crap, and then woke up this morning, etc., about 8 o'clock, etc. It's cold, it was about 20 plus degrees, and and I woke up this morning, and so I'm in a happy mood. So the lovely sunshine, and yeah, it's great, and it's I'm kind of, do you know something, when you build yourself up and build yourself up and build yourself up and build yourself up, and that's what we've done, because again for instance, if you talk about the first international break to the second international break, so, and the fact that where we were and how you performed and how we went into the international break, worried about, and then for instance, and we had a great, really good international break, and then for instance games within the international break, and then we came back after the second international break, and everything was all about building up to this game against Liverpool, and for instance, and then we had that dip, which is Pep's fault, of playing the wrong players and not playing the right players, and but apart from that, for instance, we were very confident. Everything was about the build up to Liverpool, and you can get yourself so worked up, like your tiredness, your stress level goes up, again about getting to Liverpool, and then when it's finally here, and when you finally get it done, and it's kind of whoa, and I'm like whoa, and that's where I am. So I'm kind of coming down now. We've got the international snow, whatever, I can come down now. What I can do, I can spend, because again, for instance, I do this every single day. If you don't know me, I'm True Blue Thai. I do this every single day, regardless of fail, regardless of international break or whatever. We do this every day. Talk about Man City in about 20 minutes. Ladies and men, because they both need a congratulations, because the ladies went top of the league by beating, not convincing, again, Everton, but got job done. Chelsea dropped points at Arsenal. United got beaten by Villa, which sets up the City Salford derby next week, etc. At the Joe Stadium for the ladies. But at the moment, we're sitting pretty at the top of the league, because we've only lost one game against Chelsea, which I thought was we were unfortunate. Anyway, but I'm going to talk about the ladies on a separate video. For instance, in that game yesterday, because I was watching it on the women's sports channel, and they finished just before the men's game start. I'm like, and it was like when I saw 6 minutes overtime, I'm like, Anyway, so the thing is, okay, again, I've spoken for 2.5 minutes now, and I've got 18 minutes left to talk about the game. So, but I'm not going to scram 18 minutes of the game yesterday, the Man City Liverpool game yesterday, in 18 minutes. So I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a quick chat about the game, quick chat about my, for instance, about my feelings and blah blah blah, and a few bits and pieces thrown in, and then comments from Pep and Nico, etc. And then we're going to do a because we've got time now. We can sit there and put pull up a chair and relax, and then just enjoy it, and we can do the player ratings tomorrow. I can do the digest the game, because again, there's a lot to talk about in the game and the build up to the game and everything and whatever. So for instance, we can chill out, we can relax and enjoy and talk about the aftermath and talk about what's going on, because I'm sure there will be a lot of aftermath, regardless of even though we're on an international snow. So because again, the players and who's the players, and going forward, again, it's Newcastle after we come back, so we can relax now. So I'm going to chill. So I'm going to go through the game and go give my thoughts, etc., and a few bits and pieces and stats, etc. And then tomorrow we'll probably talk about the game again, and then go that way. I've downloaded the BBC as well, and see what they have to say, because I've got to look at the other point of view. I spent the morning listening to ESPN. I was listening to and see what they've got to say. They were talking again. There was no Dan from ESPN, but he was talking to bits of Stevie Nicol and Craig Bailey, who I got a bit of an issue with at the moment because he's been slagging off Man City a lot. Hey Greg, we actually got a goal from a set piece. Way! Because he's been slagging us over set pieces. He also said, and he's a Newcastle fan, whatever, or you'd expect. So he's not biased, so he's not for Liverpool. But he said yesterday, I don't know if it was a Freudian slip or anything, but he said we regarding Liverpool. We didn't expect. So, for instance, so whether he said that by accident, whether it was a Freudian slip, but what I do not know. But he did say we when he was describing Liverpool. So yeah, so whether, but I do believe he's on favour of Liverpool. And the only thing, bitter Stevie Nicol could say really was Manchester City could be got at. Because again, they were still not putting Manchester City in the same bracket as Arsenal. I still think the Man City is suspect. Somehow I think Man City, and I'm thinking, geez, again, it's this bitterness. It goes from credibility to bitterness. It really does. It's just that the mainstream Southern-based media, it really does, and they are so bitter. Yesterday, there was Sunday Supplement on Sky. And I thought I'd listen to that, and there were 3 independent journalists talk about it. I used to love Sunday Supplement when they had the original thing on Sky Sports, but this one they had 3 guys talking about Arsenal, and there was one guy in the middle, a tall guy, for instance. I don't know who he is before, and all he did was talk about Arsenal. I thought, jeez. Oh, the best team. They got the best manager. Got the best. Oh, gee whiz. You got to a point where it was 20 minutes into it, and that's all he would do, is talking about Arsenal. And then the others 2 dropped in. Oh, Arsenal, the better team. Arsenal, flipping heck. Anyway, so let's forget about them at the moment. Again, so much to talk about, it really is. And again, we've got what coming up, and listen to the Liverpool fans, how they got City got away with one, or the goals were deflected, or they were never a penalty, or McAllister was not in front of Donnarumma. So it's just unbelievable. Can't you not just give us credit? And so, so it's funny sometimes. Anyway, so the teams. So City started off with Donnarumma, Nunes, Diaz, Guardiola, O'Reilly, Nico, Bernardo, captain, Foden, Cherky. Sabinho came on for the 53rd minute. Doku Mamouche came on the 74th minute, and Erling Haaland. Subs: Trafford, Reinders, Stones, Aki, Ignore, Bob and Lewis. Good bench. So let's go. Let's have a read what City says, and then we'll have a read about BBC, and then we'll take it from there. City devastating champion Liverpool 3-0 as Pep Guardiola savoured a winning feeling in his 1000th game in management. Erling Haaland opened the scoring just shy of half an hour mark, bumping home a header with every outfield player touching the ball in the build-up. That perfectly sums up the grace and style that Pep Guardiola has brought to the Blues in nearly 10 years of spell. Nico doubled the lead ahead of the first half stoppages with a powerful drive which nicked off Virgil van Dijk on the way through, and Jeremy Doku, player of the match, after a simple dazzling display on his 1000th City appearance, made it 3. Pep's 1000th City appearance made it 3 with curling effort into the corner. The 3 points haul moved us up into 3rd place, to the second, leapfrogging Chelsea to go 4 points behind leaders Arsenal. The victory also represents Guardiola's 716th win as manager, and a quite remarkable achievement from a truly remarkable man. As Pep Guardiola faced the cameras moments before the start of the milestone game, he was asked about what he was doing after his 1000th match as manager. He said he would be able to celebrate after it was sleeping depending on the result. And thankfully for everyone, the Blues' persuasion, it took. It looked like he was enjoying a few glasses of wine rather than 40 winks. City started as much anticipated and counting in an electric fashion, dominating proceedings and attacking at will against the visitors. It was an opening, because quite honestly, I thought really was the goal. As soon as we took the game to them, which we wanted to know, I was really happy with the starting lineup, for instance, I thought we really played well. For instance, I thought we really took the game to Liverpool, for instance, and never allowed them to really settle. Really, it was one of those exchanges with effervescence. Jeremy Doku earned a penalty for the Blues when he was clipped by John Joe's Militavilis, but Erling Haaland spot kicked, saved by a Georgian goalkeeper who dived to the left to stop. My personal opinion of the penalty, I think it was a penalty. Again, for instance, people saying it was light, it was touch. The thing is, regardless, he was going at pace, he got caught his leg, and for instance his knee caught his leg, and so regardless of the touch, it brought him down. It was the way he fell as well, for instance, so he didn't actually go for the dive, and it was a clear touch. So even though sometimes a touch, if you're running at speed and someone touches you, you're going to go down. So overall, you can clearly see that, for instance, it was a penalty. The mere fact that there was Erling Haaland didn't put the penalty away was immaterial. Was it a good penalty? No, I thought it was quite a fairly poor penalty, really, to tell the truth. I thought Erling could have done better. And that fella, the way he saved the penalty, got to give him credit, but it was definitely a penalty from as far as I'm concerned. The hitman wasn't to be denied, although the opening scoring with thumping header goal just shy at the half-hour mark from a sensational ball from Matheus Nunes. Him and O'Reilly, God, just getting better and better and better and better and better. And Matheus Nunes, lovely cross over to Erling Haaland. Yes, it had a deflection, but the mere fact that it was going in that direction anyway. The finish was wonderful, but the move in itself, great. As every outfield player touched the ball in the build-up, was quite frankly a thing of beauty and a pathetic demonstration of an astonishing brand of football. Pep Guardiola has brought to Manchester and is truly celebrating his 1000th game in dugout. To me, what's the goal? It was just that's what I'm saying. It was the football, the type of football. It was the calmness of the ball. There was one in the game, etc., where it started in the corner. Where City were just playing it. With Liverpool again. O'Reilly was, and then just playing out from the back, and the ball went boom, 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 all the way through, and it was just one-touch football. It was just the players knowing, calming, not caring the fact Liverpool players were there, and just calmly playing the ball through all the time. That should have ended in a goal, but it didn't. But it was just the pleasure of watching City and the City players so comfortable on the ball. There was a moment of anxiety when Virgil van Dijk wheeled away to reveal an equaliser, but Andy Robertson, standing in front of offside position in the line of the Dutchman's header as it flew in, was flagged off to be the assistant. Now this has happened to City, right? This happened to City in the past, and we got done for a player standing on offside position, and we were like, no, how can he can still see it, and blah blah blah, and he was over or whatever. The thing is, at the end of the day, regardless of how you say, that's the rules of the rules. He was standing in his way. He was in an offside position. The mere fact that he ducked was near there, but he did break. He was offside, and he did stand in front of Donnarumma. So even though I can understand Liverpool's point of view to saying that, for instance, it was a mistake. But I'm not. I'm going to say that it was the right decision. So, and I'm not saying that because I'm a blue, because that's happened to Man City in the past, and I've sat there with the Liverpool fans going, no. But that's the rules of the game, and unfortunately, when it just works against you, for instance, you want to sit there and complain. With the clock ticking down to half-time, Guardiola's men relentlessly Blues pushed for the second and were rewarded for their efforts and endeavours. they were improving, ever improving. Nico blasted home with a deflection off Liverpool's Virgil van Dijk on the way through for through the crowd. Yeah, again, I'm talking to my best friend, etc. in England. He was talking about deflected goals and blah blah blah. But again, he has shot. He was deflected, but the thing is, it was on its way. And would the goalkeeper have done it? Maybe, maybe not. But we're taking our chances, and sometimes if you don't hit the ball, it doesn't. Regardless, sometimes it will get deflected, not deflected. Maybe you get a little bit extra, but if you don't have a shot, you know, and again, it was took until the 69th minute before Liverpool had their first shot on goal. You know, and if you don't shoot, you regardless of deflections and non-deflections, you're not going to achieve. You're not going to achieve your goal, as it were. It was a perfectly good goal. So I mean, it was nothing more than this Nico Gonzalez deserves. Didn't deserve the yellow card. I thought the referee was very he didn't. I don't think he took the conditions. Yes, there were some meaty challenges. Yes, there was. You saw Virgil van Dijk saying, "Let's get into them. Let's get into them." But there was meaty challenges there. But to sit, I think the amount of yellow cards brought out by the referee was a bit too much. I think because the rain was coming down, it was making the ball the surface very slick. And Nico Gonzalez got a yellow card, but it was both him and Bernardo Silva. So if Nico Gonzalez is going to get a yellow card, Bernardo Silva should have got a yellow card as well, because they both stopped the same guy. But anyway, it was free when the host just past the half hour, with Doku putting in a showbiz performance, firing ferociously past Billy as they had exploded with noise. It wasn't just the fact that Doku scored that great goal. The build up to that goal was just brilliant as well, and the quality of that goal, it was just brilliant, and he deserved everything. What's he going to get? I still don't understand his signatures, what it means, etc. I probably means something that he loves City. I hope so, but he's nothing more deserved. He was brilliant. He took the game to Liverpool, and I kept looking at Savini when it came on. I'm like, do the same thing, but no, he looked amazing, and he deserves man of the match. And that goal was just brilliant, absolutely superb. But the build-up to the goal as well, the team goal, really good. Liverpool had their chances reduced the race in the second half, played out. G. Donnarumma palmed away a fist, Dominic Szoboszlai strike, and Morfire firing wide when the goal. But the Blues held firm and registered a well-deserved triumph over our rivals. Yeah, the thing is about that is the fact that I always felt confident. Again, Manchester City now, as the defence is good, and the players and the midfield is good. When the players used to get, rather than actually, we're playing a different game. And even though, for instance, Stevie Nicol was saying Man City can be got at, yes, we can be got at, just like every other team in the Premier League. But it's the fact that we're controlled, even with teams who are playing against us. It's a different side. We're not wanting to keep the ball all the time and do pass, and getting teams to play against us. We're quite happy for teams to have the ball, but then it gets up to teams to break us down. And for instance, and that's something that Liverpool didn't do yesterday. Yes, they had a couple of shots. Salah should have scored. Yes. Was a goal, but the thing is, with Donnarumma, for instance, he had to get past Donnarumma's frame, the big man, so he probably pushed it out too far wide because of Donnarumma. But we're quite happy to allow teams have a shot at us, or have team performance. I think they had 51% of the stats. So, but it doesn't mean to say that, for instance, and of course they'll have chances against us. But are they winning? Again, the results matter. Man City are winning, so we're scoring the goals. We're taking our chances. We might concede the odd goal, but for instance, at the moment, and again, we're keeping a lot of clean seats. But teams are having a chances, but City are holding out. Starman Jeremy Doku. It was a star-studded performance from the City, in his 30th, and it's an ascended victory over Liverpool. But Jeremy Doku's display was a cut above after he tormented defences in the current Championship. He was on the 74th minute in the Tolkol and spent every single one of them displaying his pace, grace, and on the Etihad pitch. His goal was rounded off, and scoring was at least what he deserved, and a truly fabulous match. Manager's reaction: just want to say big thank you to the players, backroom staff, and to give me that present. Proud to do it here in Manchester with my city. Now rest and we'll come back firing with energy. I think my period in Barcelona B is a foundation of many things, to realise that I was able to do a lot. I will never forget the guys in the first season. For me, it's been so special to make a 1,000 game in front of my family, and especially against Liverpool. It was a huge respect for that club. On the win, in generally, where they were outstanding. Right tempo, the play with the ball, the demand for the team there defensively. On Doku, he had an outstanding game against one of the best fullbacks in the Premier League, one of the best by far for the influence. The right back Conor Bradley is so quick. I saw the game against Vinicius Junior. We played a really good game. Ruben Dias' verdict on winning Pets. I'm obviously very happy for him. We live for games like this. There's no higher level than this level, so I'm so happy for him. I'm very happy for us, and very happy for everyone who played in the great game. I'm pushing Jeremy Doku. We needed to push up against us, myself, everyone. We need push. He needs to push me. I need to push him. We need to push everyone. I saw the amazing game that he did, and I saw just how at the end the sprint that Erling did to compensate, because I felt it. I think I was inside. We live off these things today. I remember still before I came to the club, and we were watching this club from TV, and these were the details that make them them win so much. These little difference on everyone really shows up to sacrifice for the guys next to them. On the new players hitting the new heights, this is not just new. It's been going on for a while now. We've been talking about a lot of the rebuilds ever since last season, and there were many changes in the team, which part of the process of any club who want to keep winning. The quality stays the same, and we keep pushing in the early stages in the season. Feet on the group. We're going to keep on pushing. Jeremy Doku verdict. I don't know. Was it your best game? It was a big game. It was more exposed and more beautiful. I'm just happy with the game, with the performance of the team from the start. We prepared the game well, and we were direct. And I'm so happy. I'm dominating the match. We're always good for the confidence as well. I have a great players around me and pushing me every day because I believe in me, and also giving the feelings what we have to do every game and every day, and I want to improve. Having teammates like this makes it easier for me. So yeah, absolutely superb. So yeah, it's absolutely superb. We're really delighted. Again, we've got plenty of time to talk about this and talk about Jeremy, and I just want to have a quick what Nicholas O'Reilly said just before I go. If it's going to pop up, there you go. Nicholas O'Reilly. Oh, are you gonna play ball with me? No. Okay, it's not playing ball. Bit too hot in here for it. Okay, but other than that, I've got plenty to talk about. We, keep up every day. We're gonna still talk about this game throughout the what's it called, international break, etc. And still got a lot of things to talk about the City and how we played and this game. So stay in tune, like and subscribe. Tell me what you thinking, how you're feeling after today's game. Do you think we're going to win the league? The Sharks are in the water. What's it called, after Arsenal? Arsenal buckling in it now. So it's just two teams, or Liverpool can still get a chance. It's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it and enjoying myself. So guys, I'm going to leave you true blue tie from Thailand. I'll speak to you tomorrow.